Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Kinship Skin. So if you love the results from my previous jowl video, well today we're going to do a slightly more advanced technique to really help literally permanently keep those jowls at bay. We're going to do some great fascia work and we're going to be working on the platysma and also the digastric muscle here. And then we're finishing off with the all-important lymphatic drainage release. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin, and it's really important to use a really great facial oil, just so you've got like a slip and glide, so you're not compromising the skin by dragging or pulling at it. So I have mine as obviously my Kinship Skin facial oil here with 11 organic ingredients, but whatever you do apply to your face oil wise, if you can get the best quality onto your skin, it's going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So just very gently massaging the oil all along the neck, lower part of the face, not forgetting the jawline area here. So first we need to release the platysma muscle here, which can actually pull down if it gets quite tight and restricted. So we're going to use one hand as an anchor where our collarbone is, take the other hand, and you want to make sure that it's nice and flat for more surface area. Placing hand as an anchor, taking the flat of the hand and very slowly, light to medium touch, work all the way towards the jawline. Hold for a couple of seconds and then work slowly along the neck here. Remembering to do some really long, slow, deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This will actually also help with oxygen to the neck and the head area. So then working again on the other side, flat of the hand, one hand slowly and mindfully, working all the way up. Until we get to the ear. And then we're going to, I like to place one hand behind the ear, take the other hand now, and we're going to come downwards, so we're cross-hatching in a way, releasing those tight fascia fibres, coming down towards the collarbone. Slow and mindful. And again, on the other side, because we're holding, we're not stretching at the skin. Remembering to do some really deep belly breaths. Now the fascia is almost like it's a connected tissue within the whole of the body, and it's almost like a spider's web if you like. So when it gets tight and restricted, it can actually drag everything down. So what we're doing is we're really releasing any tension so we can then lift everything up. Step, we have here the digastric band under the mandible here. So we're taking our fingers, placing it onto the chin area, taking our thumbs, and then we're just working in a slow upwards motion with the thumbs towards the jawline. Almost like a muscle tethering, I would call it. So it's really working slow and mindful, releasing again any tight fascia. And then you want to slowly work your way along the jawline here. Again, taking deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then taking the thumb, fingers above, we're just very gently doing a mandible pinch now. And I like to lift up a little bit with the thumb here. So So if you can hear any snoring in the background, it's my dog. And then working our way along the jawline. Particularly as we get older, everything starts to drag down and we need to lift again, everything upwards. And then just coming along, let's just pinch slightly faster now. Sorry, I now have a cat. And then taking the thumb, placing the thumb under the chin, fingers above, we're just now gently gliding along the jawline where we have plenty of lymph nodes. Working everything along. Again, this is why it's so important to have a facial oil, so you've got a nice slip and glide. Times we can have a lot of tension in the jawline, particularly if we clench our teeth, if we're maybe slightly stressed and we clench. So actually this is releasing everything along here as well. And then let's work up a little bit more to where the jowl area is here. And I'm actually going to start from the nose here, and we have some indentations here. So just taking my knuckle, I'm just gently massaging. So everything starts in a round circular motion, a great acupressure point, and then the other way. And then we're just going to come up and we're going to use our knuckles here, just coming up to where the sides of the mouth is here, where those jaws tend to come down. And we're just going to do some more fascia work. So placing our knuckles in place, and you just want to move up and down. Not stretching at the skin at all. Nice relaxed face, and then working across. Again, we're just really releasing any tight fascia. And then come up and across again. And then taking our fingers, and we're going to make almost like a crisscross shape. We're starting from the jawline, just working all along the jawline first. Again, a little lighter fascia release. Going in lots of different directions. And on the other side. And then working up and across. So now we're going to do a deep mandible separation, if you like. So again, we're going to use our knuckles again, because if we release all of this, it's going to really stop everything from dragging down. So we'll be lifting up the jowls, taking our hand as an anchor and then taking our knuckle, and we're going to work under the mandible here. So starting from the chin, you just want to really, I just like to give it a nice little massage first. And then almost to where along the bone, you then want to go light to medium touch. And I like to work just one hand at a time. Nice, really nice and slow here. Really helping release any of those adhesions. We're going to go really nice and slow. We're going to go 3 times on each side. And again, all the way along. Until you get to the sort of the part of the end of the jawline here. And then on the other side, fingers as a hook, almost using our knuckle, and just very slowly working along under that jawline. Remembering to keep the face, the rest of the face nice and relaxed, the shoulders nice and relaxed as well. And last time here. And then just glide it out, thumbs underneath, fingers above. Worked very hard on the mandible today and the jawline area. So then lifting up, coming across in an upwards and outwards motion again. And what we're doing is here, it was moving toxins and waste within the lymph, which is very close also to the surface of the skin. So you're just moving, shifting around any toxins, as well as just releasing any tightness. As a Billy bonus, this will also help with any of those potential fine lines and wrinkles on the lower part of the face. And then thumbs placed under, and again, just on the jawline. Nice and light. Nice lymphatic flush, if you like. It's working outwards and slightly upwards. Again, we want to be lifting everything up, not dragging anything down. And then just placing our hands onto our temples, because again, if we're tight here, everything starts to come down here. So we're just going to do a lovely, nice massage one way, releasing any tight tension, making sure the jaw is nice and relaxed as well. And then just massage round circular motion the other way. Again, releasing any tight tension here. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And then with one hand at a time, just gliding down from the temple towards the front of the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And on the other side. And then from the back of the ear, again, just taking the fingers where we have plenty of lymph nodes here. And on the other side. And then just taking the fingers, we're just going to massage at the bottom of the head, top of the neck, the occipital bone. And if you feel little tender points, just give it a little extra massage out, really releasing any tension in this area. We always tend to forget about the back of the neck. And then when the fingers are touching, one hand at a time, just glide down the big SEM muscle here, down to the collarbone. So please try this challenge for 7 days, and please come back to me and comment down below and tell you how you found this video. So what we've done now is we've moved toxins and waste within the lymphatic area. So we need to do a final lymphatic drainage release. Really important to release all the toxins and waste here. We've moved everything outwards and now down. So from our chin all the way down where our collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it useful. Please comment down below, subscribe, like and share. And again, please check out my facial oil. It's absolutely amazing. Really important though, when you are doing this, to use a facial oil of some description, preferably organic, just so you're not stretching and dragging and pulling at the skin. So we've released toxins and waste. We've also really helped release some of that tight fascia by doing a mandible pinch and using knuckle work. And I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Okay, bye.